You're watching Morgan Richards interviews.
But in the meantime, you're watching us talk about Morgan Richards interviews. We're the Hoosiers, by the way.
Correct.
Hey, I'm Morgan Richards from Radio Cardiff, backstage here at the Club Ivo Bach music venue. I'm joined now by a band who have found the trick to life in somewhere in the distance. It's of course the wonderful Hoosiers.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
No worries, my pleasure. How's things?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, we're enjoying life out on the road. Life on the road is kind.
Yeah. The trick to life has been definitely to slow it down a little bit, go at our own pace. We're enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay, well, fantastic. So guys, of course, this is now the 10th year anniversary of your debut album, The Trick to Life. Come back all the way from 2007. Touring intensely now and really celebrating the release with a whole re-release and bonus tracks. I'm sure really revisiting these songs has just been bringing a whole ton of memories for yourselves and the fans.
Yes, but yeah, we're just very thankful that we're still able to do this for a living, which is like half the celebration really. It's just a nice reminder, and to play, it's the first time we played the whole album from beginning to end in order. So that's just keeping us on our toes a bit, which is nice, brushing off a few tracks, because you get into a flow of just playing your set, you go, oh, we'll just do the big songs that everyone's used to, and you play it in the same order, so it's nice to challenge yourself. We're dressing up and got new band members. It's fresh,
and
as the kids say.
I guess as well, it's been it's an album that changed our life definitely. So it's there's a real, it's really sweet, I guess, to be able to play and focus on that and know that those are the songs that a lot of people would remember and bother coming to see us in the first place. So it's really nice to kind of to do that and see that it actually wasn't just us, because I guess you can live in a bubble as a band. You just have your own insular little world. You go in a van, you go in a studio, you're on stage. But then to actually see it have a connection with people that it means something to, it's great for us.
Okay, oh, fantastic. And really, as you mentioned there, a lot has really changed, both personally and musically, over the last decade for you guys. Really starting off and everything just exploding from day one. How would you really explain the evolution of the Hoosiers to the band you've really become now?
As I'd say, an up and down journey.
Yeah?
Definitely. I mean, there were some real highs after only 13 years since Al and I met and were playing in bands. We got signed, and we were very fortunate in that respect. So we thought once we were signed and we continued to work hard, it would continue kind of in the same vein, which was kind of quite commercially successful, and that was not to be. And then we had to deal with that, I think, personally and professionally.
Yes, it's an emotional thing really. It's for us coming to terms with it as humans. It's quite an experience, like having like quite a lot of success and adoration, and then hitting the blocks and skidding off the road. But you come to terms with it. It makes you a better person, I think. So it just means that now we're really good people.
We're fantastic people, and we love everyone that bothers to come and see us.
Well, there you go, that's what you want.
Well, yeah, we're very grateful. Yachi da.
Hey, bit of Welsh as well. Oh, there you go. And really going back to the beginning, everything just seemed to just hit so fast at a pace for you when you really first started to break through. Of course, signing into a major label, as you mentioned, and everything else in between. Now you do a lot more things independently over recent years. Would you say it's being a bit more easier for yourselves and free-flowing, being able to take everything into your own hands and really just enjoy the little things a little bit more?
Yeah, I'd say you lack in money to support a project, you make up for it in freedom. It'd be nice to find some halfway home where you have a bit of both, but where the search continues.
Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. But yeah, of course, it's nice. Like, first album was our own. We didn't have too much pressure because we'd written it and done it. But then the second album, we certainly experienced that kind of the cliche that people say of the record company pressure to write a hit, and you should be doing it like this. Listen to Radio 1. What's big at the time? Can you recreate that? We certainly felt being through that. So then coming out that the other end is refreshing.
Well, and it did kind of kill music for us at that time, where we just weren't enjoying the act of writing, because you felt like it had to be a hit, which means public like it, which is kind of out of your control. You write the best thing you can, and fingers crossed. But now you kind of write more for something that you're really enjoying, and you know, it feels a bit more wholesome, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really mentioning that, what was really the turnaround that really got you back into loving music again? Was there any particular moment that kind of diverged between the two that really got you excited again?
Maybe for me, a bit of a cross between some time off and some good therapy, probably.
Okay.
Kind of helped.
Yeah, it's hard to put your finger on it really, but there's dynamics in the band and people leave and that helps because it gets like an old marriage really. So
a dysfunctional
old marriage. So my recommendation for anyone in a dysfunctional old marriage is to get a young session wife.
Oh yeah, sexy young bassist and keyboardist.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, it's been 2 years now since you released your last studio record in the Secret Service. We're touring intensely from this now. Is there any really ideas or things coming for new material?
Definitely. I think just seeing people's appetite for what we've done and kind of what we're doing and how the new songs are going as well. So, you know, kind of you check that reaction, and it's it feels kind of fantastic, I guess, to show that progression. There's been quite a natural thing for us. We haven't wanted to make the same album over and over again. And even now we're sort of talking about certain artistic collaborations that have come up recently that we might kind of pursue. And so it's kind of exciting, and I think you have to keep evolving. And yeah, so we're kind of excited to do something new, see what happens.
Yeah, oh, fantastic.
Might be a big bag of nonsense, but might be all right. Who knows?
Yeah. And guys, a couple more quick things now before you go. Of course, one thing I really wanted to mention to you is that you're a band who seem to show a lot of different layers over the years, because your songs have been quite serious at times, but outside of the band and on social media, you're really kind of free-flowing, like to show a bit of a laugh and not take yourselves too seriously. Is that just kind of great for yourselves, being able to really show every side of everything going on, and it's not just focusing on one particular thing?
Yeah, I think it's being who we are, which is that outside of when we're writing and playing music, it's like we're having a laugh. Yeah. So we're trying to keep it, because otherwise you go stir crazy if you're not messing around and making each other laugh. I mean, just go mad. So, but yeah, when you knuckle down and you write music, we're doing it as sincerely as we can because we believe in that. But yeah, in between that, it's all about the fun.
I mean, I think there is an artifice with like the whole rock and roll image thing of, you know, wanting to always appear, you know, you ticking all the boxes, the sex, drugs side of it, and you know, I think I just feel that's a little bit tired, and also people aren't idiots, and you can kind of connect and tell if it's real or not and genuine. And I think the songs, that's where we always wanted to be taking that seriously. And I know some people didn't think we were. That doesn't mean we always, because I think of the way we handle kind of promotion, which was always to make each other laugh, because we're mates and that's kind of what you do. But I think some people read that into the music, but that wasn't so for us. We always took that seriously. And even the gigs, though, we had some of the nicest comments. Was one guy saying he was smiling the whole way, and that's sort of what we want, I guess. You know, it's just giving everyone the best night we can.
Yeah. Okay. And as you mentioned, you're going to be extremely busy basically for the rest of the year, just continuing to celebrate the 10th year anniversary and working on new music, as you mentioned. Or is there anything else we can expect from the Hoosiers now coming up?
Not really. We'll just be genuinely. It's like gigging and maybe some more writing. And I don't think we've all got our own things that we're doing outside of the band, but the band is going to just function as it always has, which is hopefully write new material and keep getting booked for gigs, and why stop?
Okay.
Yeah, we're having fun, and we can't afford not to.
Well, perfect. Well, that's about it. Cheers, guys, for taking time out to have a quick chat with me.
No, not at all. Thanks for coming down.
Best luck with everything coming up, and hopefully we can catch you all again very soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Guys.